thought was to maybe take this over. So he started selling from the day we opened to persons when they knew who he was, that he was trying to market it, to sell it, to get it established on the Siesta Key again, but about 2 miles a different direction, maybe. And so he did that, and he had different persons that came along that had some interest, but interest doesn't sell or buy. And
we find that too readily, right?
Yeah. And so his doctors that he went to, the office manager knew about doing this and said, I have a son that's moving back into the area and he needs to get out of corporate business and have something individually. And so we really feel God directed him to us. And then he was in the process of in January of getting the money together in January after October, right afterwards. And then COVID hit the first part of February, heavy into 2020.
In March, then closed down.
Well, and so middle of March and all of April and the first part of May, we were closed for a little over 2 months. Wow. And yet this young man who had a family was still interested and said he was getting the money and he would have the money. So we basically had a neighbor where we lived that said, what are you going to do with all the ice cream you have in surplus?
This was during COVID?
During COVID. Okay. We shut the door. And we said, well, we need to give it away. And this neighbor said, well, let's set up a sign in our community and we won't give it away, but we will give it at a discounted price. And so they helped us market all the
ice cream that was in the freezer.
And took it from the big tubs into half-gallon containers and packed it, so they were really kindness of doing that. So we got rid of all the ice cream so it wasn't just spoil or, you can't keep it forever. And then we opened back up in sometime in May, first part of May.
Okay.
End of April, first part of May. And June 4th or 7th or something like that, we signed papers with this young man.
Wow.
It wasn't even a year old. The store was not a year old.
I hear, Mom, about, and then I'll soon just ask you a question in closing, like what sort of advice would you have for women business owners or entrepreneurs today? So you can think about that. But I'm just struck about your saying, this business opened, you and Dad are in your 80s. You right away don't think it's the best idea. So you're going to use your network to see how to sell, get your money back, and kind of be done with this new little phase. And then a global shutdown happens. Wow. I mean, you must just tell us, and it has to be brief, but you must just tell us what got you through those few months.
Well, my faith in God got me through that.
Okay.
Yeah. And the belief that it would get taken care of in some way. And, when one person fails to get the money, other one can keep telling you they will have the money, but until it's in your hand, and that was too big a loss for us to just take.
At that age, that's part of your life and such in the 80s.
Just way too big of a loss for us.
But thank God a buyer came through. And today we might even want to tell everybody to go eat that ice cream.
So this young man and his family have continued to do the quality that your dad wanted for that ice cream. And the store is still clean.
Yes, and you should go visit it. Jake's Ice Cream on Siesta Key.
He changed the name, but his name, which is Jake's,
Yeah.
And he's on the south end of Siesta Key. And he gives us credit all the time.
Very kind.
Where he's at.
Very kind.
He's doing. So yeah, it all ends up.
And Mom, and just if you were just randomly interviewed on the street, or even now, what is your advice for a woman entrepreneur? It's not the 70s, it's not the 90s, but it still is a difficult time. It still is an opportunist time. It still is a world where women can have dreams. What would you say for a woman?
To whatever you believe, to stick with what your belief is, and to just have the confidence and be positive about what you can do, and not be negative about it. So
that's good. I like that sense of a positive message too.
Right.
Mom, thank you for this time. Did it feel like it went fast? Yeah. That was a whole hour. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm glad we have this recorded. Yeah. I'm
thinking that was worth it.
Of course it's worth it. What I keep thinking of this whole time we've been talking is that, this wisdom that you used in building these businesses and interacting with customers, with team members, it didn't come just from a classroom. It didn't come from degrees. It came from your sense of, I will learn, I see a problem, I'm going to depend and lean in on my Christian faith. I'm going to ask for help. I'm not going to be scared. And I will make the best decisions I can. I'm going to find those helpers, like that male ally, to be able to lean into, who will be help. I had a partner who could help with it, a dad who would help with it. And you would do all things with excellence and integrity. I really respect that. And for everyone listening today, I hope you heard what I heard. That women have always carried leadership and insight and strength, often without recognition, often working within systems that weren't designed for them in mind, like that inability to even get a loan from a bank in the 70s. Mm-hmm. This is exactly why I'm doing the work that I'm doing today, helping leaders build cultures where women can thrive and stay, and where leadership isn't limited by bias or assumptions or outdated expectations. Your family loves you, Mom, and we thank you for the life you've led, the patience you exhibited, working and living with my dad, who was full entrepreneur, full of ideas, the faith you've passed on to your family, the example you've been to us and to so many others out there. And to everyone else being here today, thanks for watching. Yes. If today's conversation sparked something in you, whether as a leader, as a woman building a career, or someone building a workplace culture, I'd love to connect with you. You can learn more at dawnygraber.com. Happy New Year, everyone.
Blessings.
Bye-bye.